Alrighty. Good and happy Saturday. Let's just check something here. My monitoring station over there is gone belly up, so I'm trying to do it on my phone. No easy. Now, why? Oh, the game just crashed when I went to flick the scene on, or the source on with Streamlabs. Let's try that again. Let's try that one more time. So, on the agenda, well, I think we're going to try the weekend mission first. Let's do that. Okay, we got that. We got the permadeath. Pardon me. Permadeath, Saturday morning cartoon galaxy hopper. Well, let's do this too. Okay. Now we're in business. Can everybody hear me in chat? There's our intrepid galactic explorer. Just let me throw on this. Am I coming through in chat? Am I coming through audio? Game audio is good. Give me a thumbs up, somebody. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Let's get a little wave going on there. Okay, well, the most recent expedition, it's a redux of Expedition 2, the Beachhead, and it gave you some interesting toys, right? Not the least of which, wow, I'm getting some screen artifacts here. Did I even send out? Just trying to figure out if I sent out my Normandy on any of these missions. This playthrough is mature enough that I don't feel like I need to send it out every time. If there's a particularly nasty mission or something, I might choose to send it out. Otherwise, I have lots of other ships that I can send out that will do the job nicely. And as you can see, I'm clicking through this very quickly, I know, but this is all the rewards that your missions, frigate missions, can bring in. So there's the living frigate there on the bottom. Well, the holograph of it anyway. And that one went out on this mission. It will probably bring back something for my living starship. Spawning sacks, yeah. That's storage augmentations for the living starship. And there's some more there. So there's that. And I did not send out the Normandy. So that's all good. Got a little bit of loot going on. I might just push it over to a container. But yeah, so your frigates, this guy here will give you a bunch of missions, 5 at a time. If you have five of those terminals that I was just debriefing missions on, you can send all 5 of these missions out. What I tend to do is pick the longest one, and I tend to send my my organic frigate out on that one. because the longer the mission you send this guy on, the more of a chance you have of bringing back some interesting loot. Either, well, interesting loot. Let's just leave it at that. And this is a combat mission. So let's just see what other combat ships I have. I have raiders. So these are frigates that I picked up off pirate dreadnought battles. Good morning. Thanks, Katrin. My monitoring piece or laptop is offline over there, so I can't hear chat, unfortunately. But I can see it right here. So thank you, Katrin, for the raid. Warfy, Double Tap, Katrin, Joyroth, Geminis, Ed, welcome in, welcome in. Good and happy Saturday to you all. Hope you're having a great day. It's a glorious day here. It's a beautiful sunny day. It's a cool, you know, hovering around. What are we hovering around this morning? We are hovering around, oh, okay, so it's 8 degrees Celsius here, which would be what? Probably 45, 50-ish, somewhere in there. Yeah, I'm going to turn my phone off because it's not doing me any good. I don't have the chat bot on my phone, so I can't see what, I can't hear what people are saying anyway. This is an expensive mission fuel-wise. Let's see if we can mitigate that to some extent. And you would do that by sending out these vessels here, the mobile supply platforms. Yeah, we're still at 300 tons. Okay. Let's see if I take out one of these raiders and replace it with a support, a fuel bunker. See what that does. So I'm going to take out, say, this one, and I'm going to put in a fuel bunker. Okay, let's see what that does. Yeah, see? Now, the only thing about that, see, is our fleet rating has dropped from 4 to 3 stars. It did drop the fuel requirements, but it also dropped the fleet rating. So, let's try that again. Can we put another fuel bunker in? We can. Our fuel requirement stayed the same at 250. It went down from 300, but our fleet rating has also increased to 4 stars. I would recommend you never send out try never to send out a frigate mission whose fleet rating is equal or less to the difficulty rating up here. That's just asking for trouble. One of your ships might come back damaged. This one's good. We'll send that one out. That's the long mission, so not too surprising that we got to send out a lot of ships for that. And it had a difficulty rating of 3, which is considerable. There's another combat patrol. That's the second longest mission. So on this one, I will send out the Normandy. And I will also send out... What does that do? Okay, now we have an equal difficulty and fleet rating. Require 50 tons. I think I might send out a combat vessel too. These raiders, they seem to take up a lot of, they seem to utilize a lot of fuel. Please slap the like button for Marty. Thank you, Ed. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so not sure where you're getting that, Warfy, but yeah, I did have some of those commands on my Discord. I went to update it this morning, and of course I'm not on the pay for Discord, so I have a limit as to what I can post in terms of the number of characters, and what I tried to post was a little bit too long. I'll be working on that so that y'all can put in your commands for plug in your streams there, just like Katrin's. I have almost, well, I have slightly over 2 pages of commands. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Streamlabs, but there's about 12 or 15 commands per page. So there's a good 25 or 30 links that I have in as commands on my Streamlabs, and I'm going to be working on other things too in the near future. Redeems, that's long overdue. I'm not sure what to call my currency or whatever just yet, but just keep in mind that I'm a Scorpio. So yeah, stingers, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, birthday coming up in a few days. It's going to be, I think, might be a special birthday stream of Baldur's Gate 3 on Monday. I think we're gearing that up. So stay tuned for that. That should be a lot of fun with the with my two daughters. The stingers, yeah. Thank you, Double Tap. Assign a ship. Yeah, I need one more ship here for sure, right? Combat. Do we have a B? Yeah, we got lots of B combats. So as you assign your frigates to missions, they will level up. So these didn't all start as A class. Some of them started as C class ships, and some of these as well. So I think, pretty sure. So your ships will level up as you send them out on missions. So now we're at 100 tons, and our fleet rating is more than sufficient. Let's keep going with that. We'll just do this quickly first before we jump into the weekend mission. Combat, let's see. Let's see if we can throw a raider and a B-class combat and see what that does. Yeah, see, the difficulty rating jumped to 3 for some reason. I'm not sure why, but let's just get one more ship out here. Do we have a mobile supply platform? Do we have? Okay, let's see if this works. We're still at. I don't know if we dropped to 50 tons or we're still at 50 tons, but our star rating did not increase. Let's see. Now, you see how I've renamed some of my ships. 6T, 5T. That's the tonnage per 250 light years that these ships use. So it gives me an idea of how much fuel I'm going to be using. Here's a 5-ton combat vessel. Here's a 4-ton pirate raider. Let's see what that does. Yeah, so it's really significantly increased our fleet rating, but it's doubled our fuel requirements. And you know what? It's all good. I've been duping fuel anyway. Pete, Starduster, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, I think I said hi to Starduster. I may not have. I'm sorry. Pete, welcome in from across the pond there. Balanced expedition. I wish my... I think it's trying to do a Windows update, and I might be short on capacity on my system drive over there. That may be why it's farting out on me. But in any event, we'll try to muddle through this morning. Balanced expedition. It looks like a 1-star rate now. So balanced, I normally try to send out a trade and an industrial vessels on those ships, on those missions, sorry. So here's a B-class trade. Where's the trade index? I think it's this last one here, the unit symbol. And this would be industrial, exploration, and combat. So a trade vessel with a 20, they both have the same index, so I'll send this one. And for industrial, I used all of Marty's beaver tails. There's 1A, Ed. Beaver tails, yeah. That would probably be appropriate for me, yeah. Seeing as where I live and all. Okay, let's throw an industrial mission or vessel on that. Probably doesn't matter which one. Fuel required 100 tons. Okay, so I don't have enough fuel in my pardon me, in my base container here, cargo container of my freighter, but I know I have some duped fuel here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this in here, and then we'll just push out those last two missions. And I don't know if any of you have actually had beaver tails, but not really good for me being diabetic and everything, but yeah. Sweet pastries. They don't have to be sweet. It's more like a crepe. Sort of a mix between a flatbread and a crepe. And yeah, you can put all kinds of stuff on it. People put chocolate hazelnut spread. They put all kinds of crap on it. Let's see. Balanced expedition we were talking about, and we were talking about a trade vessel and an industrial vessel, right? Industrial? Yeah. So our fleet rating exceeds difficulty rating. We're at 100 tons. I'm happy with that. As long as the fleet rating exceeds the difficulty rating, you should be good to go. So we'll throw out another trade vessel here and another industrial. And again, we're good to go. This one only requires 50 tons. They're both 4-ton vessels. And that's why it's important when you go and choose your frigates, when you go to buy frigates, you need to check the stats of that frigate, right? So let me just give you a quick example here, because I'm pretty sure there's probably frigates parked outside my door. I think, is this our go-to? This is the ship I built last week, the solar vessel. Of course, it's an S-class because I had an S-class reactor. It's got the same colors, you know. There's my colors, right? The kind of teal and blue and the white. So I'm good with that. That's fine. I think this is, yeah, this is more my go-to vessel here. Got all the fuel for taking off and stuff. So let's see, where is the space station? Space station's over here, as is the space anomaly. I'm going to go to, oh, wait now. Let's, we're going to the space anomaly to get the weekend mission, but I want to see, you should be able to get a fleet coming in here. You'll hear the booms in a second. Hey, old explorer, may I call you Ed like Cat does? Yummy sugar and cinnamon. Yeah, that's the ones I like, Ed. Rafi, Maria. Hi, Maria. Nutella Beaver Tail is the best. Slashing Lake, welcome in, welcome in. Rafi, check out Rafi's channel. Geez, I don't even know what the link is for that. My apologies. It's on my channel. I do have a link to her channel on mine. Okay, these ships here, is that? That looks like... Oh, I thought that was a squid exotic there for a moment. It's not, it's a hauler. I got it turned on its side. He's going to the space station. You know what? Let's pick up the weekend mission. We can check out frigates as they pop in. Oh, hang on now. There's some over here. There's a fleet. Here's a fleet. Probably has some frigates. Might have some for sale even. Although usually they'd be identified by now. They do have some frigates. There's a couple of an. Okay, what do we have here? This is an exploration frigate. No, sorry. This looks like they got one of each. This is a support frigate. I'm not going to tell you what kind of frigates you need for your fleet. It's up to you. I like to have a mix of a lot of different things. This one here is a combat frigate, and you can tell they all have different shapes, right? Here's a trade frigate. The one with the little loop on the bottom, that's a trade frigate. The one I saw over here that's the exploration frigate right there with the ring on the front. And the industrial frigate is it this one? Yeah, I think that's it. So this one here is the industrial frigate. It's got like skis on the bottom. Hostile scan detected. Jeez, I just got here. Come on, man. It's alright. They'll go away. Yeah, okay, fine. Whatever. You should have stayed home, boys. You're going to be going home in a box. Googling beaver tails. Yeah. Yeah, I think you could do that. We have a canal in the city here, and it was built, I think, during the War of 1812 or something. It was built a long time ago in kind of anticipation of an American. I think it was an American invasion, and a lot like the last and only time these two countries have ever been at war, like over 200 years ago. And it was built by Colonel John By, a British officer. Rare produce. Collect 200 storm crystals. So we're going to a storm planet. So yeah, so this guy built a canal leading from here all the way down to the St. Lawrence River, so he could bypass the actual natural waterways. And every year, they turn part of that canal, at least in the city, into a skating rink. And at a few select locations, they have these stands where they sell these beaver tails, right? So you can stop in, have a cup of coffee or hot chocolate or whatever, and enjoy a beaver tail while you are doing a 7-kilometer skate. So that's, I used to do that fairly regularly. Like for about 10 or 15 years, I was doing it every other year, probably, on average. Once a year, right? And, you know, that's pretty much enough. There was a spell there I was doing it every year for about 5 or 6 years, and it's a good long skate. So that's a good reward. Salvage frigate modules. Okay, now when you take a mission, looks like I'm not in multiplayer mode, and I'm good with that because this game has some serious multiplayer issues, lagging in my case. And so when you take on a mission, you'll see the little counter pop up in the bottom right corner there. There it is. You got a minute and a half to get out of the space station, so we're going to do that. Yeah, so those beaver tails are available. You know, you can get them all year long, but on the canal, they do set up special booths on the canal at regular intervals. I think it's like 2-kilometer intervals or 1.5 kilometers or something. And yeah, there's, you know, on a nice winter day, well, 5 or 10 Celsius below, it's the canal is crowded and there's people all over the beaver tail stands, right? Now, okay, so ocean planet detected. Why am I going to an ocean planet? Space anomaly, rich resources, leave the anomaly and reach the marked planet. What am I looking for? Land on the planet. Okay, well, let's land on the planet first. Copper. I don't think we're looking for... it does not look like we're looking for storm crystals, because copper, usually a planet would have to have activated copper for there to be storms that generate storm crystals. Anyway. Caramel apple. What happened here? Did I run out of fuel? Yes. Okay. I was talking about frigates earlier. There's a fleet. This is a fleet coming in, right? And of course, there's a bunch of frigates there. If I approach a little, maybe there will be some for sale. I don't see any for sale here. There's another fleet over there. Yeah, it's weird that I don't see any frigates for sale. Usually fleets, larger fleets like this will have a number of frigates for sale. That's weird. Why am I not seeing any frigates for sale? Anyway. I like to have an assortment of frigates. It used to be you can only have, I think it was 3 pages of frigates, which is, I think, 27, but that limit has been... I don't know how many you can have now. I know I have, upwards of 30 on a lot of my playthroughs. This one is no exception. Ocean planet detected, land on the planet. Poutine beaver tails. Yeah, you see, that's not a sweetie. The weekend mission surprise switch again. It's not the first time that's happened to me, that's for sure. We got a freighter here. Oh, okay. Let's just go over the destination marker here. It's going to tell me to land to begin my search, right? This is, I think this marker is identifying the distress beacon on the freighter. That's okay. I'm just gonna try to put this thing down right here. Is it gonna work? Nope. Looks like we're getting underwater. Dang. And then we go on. Nope. We don't even land on our ship. We land on the water. Okay, now that we're on the planet, what is it we're looking for? Use the echo living pearls. Okay. I've got 2 out of 10 and I haven't done anything yet. Too funny. I must have a couple in my inventory, right? Is that it? This is my exosuit. They could be here, but they're not. My guess is they're over here. Yeah. Living pearls. Okay. Nella, welcome to the stream. Jake, good morning. How are you? So I cannot hear my Enra raid, eh? Thanks, Enra. Appreciate that. So yeah, I cannot hear my my chat this morning. My system, I was saying earlier, I think my laptop is doing a Windows update and it's having some difficulty. So I can't hear my chat bot this morning. I just have to rely on taking a look over there and trying to keep up a chat that way. So Jake, good morning. Nella, good morning. Zesty, Sergeant Belson, Spock, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Saturday to you all. We're doing the weekend mission right now. I started talking about extreme radiation, eh? Do I have radiation protection? I do. Okay, we'll start with that. Oh, since we're going underwater, may as well do this too, right? Okay. Now, where was this stuff? A couple down here. 1 pearl per clam, usually. Now, if you don't get the pearls right away, the clam will close up. But you know what? You can open it up again. It's no worries. Target in range. Target in range. Okay, so this thing is broken. I think we can all agree with that. The targeting system in No Man's Sky is broken. This thing is trying to put me back to where I just came from. Unfairly, of course. but nevertheless, we know that, so we're going to try to adapt and overcome. Here's another one here. That's how many? 5. 275. 175. Okay. Yeah. Welcome to my chill stream, y'all. What's Henry doing some Valheim this morning, or I was gonna pop in, but I was, first of all, I always sleep in on Saturday, but secondly, I was doing my my chores, which is basically dishwasher, and I picked up a plate off the counter, and it there was a small plate stuck to it. Small plate fell off and smashed on the floor, so I had to get the vacuum and all that, you know, whatever. Trials and tribulations of Marty. Where the hell is this thing? 147, 192, 168. Okay. So we've got 3 more over here. Hopefully none of them are under, like, oh, exactly like this. Underground caves. Actually, this wasn't it. This one isn't too bad, because I think I might be able to see it from right here. May I? Can I? Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's get out of here. If you ever get stuck like this, my advice is to just do this. You'll end up on top of the water, on the bottom of the ocean. But nope, that's not the close one. Where's the close ones? 108, 141. It's pretty close, I think. Radiation protection falling. Yeah, so that means that the... Oh, and my air is out too. So let's do this. Let's do this. And let's do this. There. Now, I gotta change this over to this. Pop that out. We did see more over here, right? See more? There's a couple here for sure. How many are we short? 8. We're short 2. Okay, so these are right here. That's 1. Now, I already had 2 in my inventory, so... Where's my ship? And of course, true to form, I will attempt to scan stuff. What do we have on this planet? 16! Wow! That's a 4,000 nanite bonus if you scan everything. That's exceptional. I don't know if I've ever had a planet with 16 life forms. Ed, are you watching? Ed is the master of scanning planets and life forms. Okay, so we got to go over there. There's my ship. How far? Huh. Okay. Let's just get up over here, and I think we're not very far from this particular little spot here, so maybe we can just kind of, yeah, do this. Okay, now where to? We got to deliver something, right? Must be a trading post, I guess. Is that it? 12 minutes? Yeah, probably not. What is it that only works in creative mode? These guys, I'm telling you guys, you should have stayed home. Possible this this ship is poorly equipped to deal with poorly equipped to deal with pirate raids. Fortunately, there's only 2 of them left. Okay, I need to exactly need to fix that. They broke something on my ship. Those buggers. That's the infra knife, right? Yeah. That's the thing for your shielded targets. Told you, boys, you should have stayed home. Now you're going to go home to your mother in a box. Weisenheimers, eh? Deliver the goods. Indeed. What did they break? Deuterium. Okay. Part of my pulse engine. It's fine. I know how to make that. Enra Silver. Welcome in. How are you doing? Was it Valheim this morning? I know I saw your stream. I was... approximate location. I was in the middle of watching Katrin's build, but yeah, I was just making excuses here a minute ago. I have a oh, what the heck is this thing? I was breaking dishes this morning. I'm smashing them on the floor. Oh, and I was also trying to tweak my Streamlabs crap. You guys have got all that stuff under control. There it is. So, I'm still working on it. I'm not an expert like Warfy. But I like to muddle through those kinds of things, so... Yeah. Is it going to be beaver tails or stingers, or what's the Excuse me. What's the currency going to be? I wonder. I'm open to suggestions. Deliver item. 10 pearls. Okay, there goes the 10 pearls. Easy come, easy go, right? Solar. Kind of looks like the one I made a little bit. S-class fighter. Nice. Oh, I was just gonna approach it in photo mode, but yeah, oh well. Okay, what is going on here? What is up with all the S-class ships that just landed at this trading post? We had 2 of them. And this is not a player-owned ship. I am not in network mode today. Yeah, so there's an S-class solar. Are they all kind of my color, or is that just a misleading kind of thing? Because of course my ship is pretty much the same color, right? Can't tell. Oh yes, you can. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we got that done. Now we're going to go back to the Nexus and get our reward. You can just swim and pick up pearls in normal mode as well. Okay, so in creative mode, I just swim close to them and pick them up. Yeah, I don't... You know what? Let's test that. Let's check that. I'm in permadeath mode, so I don't know if I can just pick them up. I don't think I can, but maybe I can. I don't know. Let's check and see. Usually, I've always thought you had to shoot the shell to get it to open up. I didn't realize or think there was a difference to the modes, but let's go find out, just for shits and giggles. Gotta run, Ed. All right, have yourself a great rest of your day. Take care, my friend, and yeah, check out the Baldur's Gate thing on Monday, eh? I think it might be fun. I don't know. It's very D&D ish. Okay, so I'm looking for that. Okay, so somebody said you should just be able to pass by and pick it up. No shooting. I don't know. I'll be damned. You don't need to shoot it. Ha ha ha. It's all good. There it is, folks. You don't need to shoot your pearls. Don't need to shoot the clam to get the pearl out. It's all good. In permadeath mode. I was doing it wrong all along. Dang. Another fleet right there. I don't know if that's the same one we encountered earlier. There's one or more freighters in a fleet. They're usually like small freighters. There's usually a bunch of these containers as well. You can loot these if you want. Oh, we're in a pirate system. Yeah, okay, that's why I'm getting raided left and right. That's why. Yeah, you got these pods as well that have all kinds of stuff. You can easily get away with raiding that. Your best bet, if you're going to do raiding in a pirate system, just raid the freighter. There's containers on the freighter. This one here, it's the little cylindrical ones. So you can see that they have all kinds of stuff, right? What was that? Stolen DNA samples. Gra. This is all contraband, that stuff. Magnetized ferrite is not. Stolen DNA samples and stuff like that is contraband. No. Okay. I thought I might have saw a frigate for sale, but I did not. Let's summon our destination here, because you have to do that. Pretty sure the Space Anomalies sent us here from a far-off destination. As a matter of fact, I think we might have been in the Euclid Galaxy right there. I don't know if that's where I started off or not. Let's go find out. First, got to deliver this. There is no wrong, just another technique. Yeah, so... yeah, that's a fair statement. Don't know if you guys ever saw that Happy Days episode where Fonzie had to admit he was wrong. Salvage frigate module. Quicksilver. 1800 Quicksilver for the mission. Here's some stuff I need to get rid of. Okay, I'm just going to see what galaxy we're in here. So I might want to do... oh, geez, these guys beat up a few things here, eh? What a bunch of... yeah, alright. Wiring loom. Deuterium. 2 wiring looms. Wow, 3 things broke, eh? I guess I gotta bulk up the damage potential 500. Yeah, that's because I got too many weapons, I think. What do I got? I got the photon cannon. I got a rocket launcher. That's good, actually. That's not a bad weapon. And I do have the large rocket tubes. What else do I have? Infraknife. Unshielded targets. I'm not really big on this weapon. Effective against unshielded. That's not the one against the shields, then. This is the one you use against the shields, the cyclotron ballista. And, oh, I do have 3 S-class modules on that and that. Wow. And I still have a little bit of difficulty cutting up ships. Gee whiz. And I got all kinds of shields. I'm just not a very good player, I guess. Okay, 2 wiring looms. Let's get this on the freighter. I think most of this stuff is up here. I think I need to sell a lot of this, but no worries. What galaxy are we in? If we're in Euclid, I think I might attempt another derelict freighter run. Show you all those glyphs. Where are we? We are in Torbatech. I had that pulled up earlier. Hang on a second. I had that pulled up. My list of galaxies. Yeah. So Torbatech is the last galaxy I visited. It is number 25. From what I can tell there. Are we in a friendly system? Temperate planet? Sentinels are unwavering. That doesn't sound very friendly. Okay. I do not have a base in here. Where's the center? There it is. We are only 571. Okay, this ship doesn't have a whole lot of range either, apparently. It's not critical. 300 and... Does it even have... Nope, doesn't have 400. Wow. Is there a hyperdrive module in here? I want some more range. Dude. Do I even... Yeah, I got lots of room. So... That doesn't give me any range. That one does. This one doesn't either. Instant hyperdrive scramble. Indium drive. 395. It's terrible. That's terrible, man. Okay, so I'm going to take apart that X-Class upgrade. If this guy has an S-Class hyperdrive module, I will purchase it. So that's the reactor I put in my solar vessel last time. Cyclotron, Infinknife. Nope, got those already. Oh yeah, I did say I had a bunch of stuff I want to get rid of, eh? So sell. Okay, sell these. Sell those. Those. Starship AI valves. I must have sold a... I must have scrapped an interceptor. 636 million units. And there's a couple of more. Nano cables. Casings. Let's hang on to that. For fishing purposes. Exosuit, Starship, Freighter. Okay, good. That's gotta go. That's gotta go. That's gotta go. That's gotta go. Contraband gotta go. Spawning sacks is for my living ship. Storage augmentations. That's gotta go. 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 This, and this. Okay, that frees up a lot of space. That's probably all stuff that was brought in by my frigate missions. FYI. One, that's my my new solar. Two shuttles. Don't need two shuttles. One shuttle for traversing galaxies. Two fighters. An exotic one. Interceptor, living ship, two interceptors, three interceptors. There's the Iron Vulture. I gotta get rid of one of these interceptors. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the one I'm sitting in. That's the maximum, isn't it? Now, the worst thing about this, I think some of these are S-Class. Nope, not that one. Okay, well, tell you what, how much room do I have over here? Tonzo room. And I'm about to make more because oh my goodness, why have I got all this? Okay. Transfer some of that technology over to my my exosuit, but I got to get rid of a few things first. Sell the Gek relics. Extinct bugs. Really? And then sell the upgrades. Oh, look at this S-class pistol. I don't know if I saw this the last time or not, but there it is. I mean, it is a pistol. It's small. It's S-class. 18 slots. Just curious. It goes for, I don't know, I got a maximum number of multi-tools as well, I guess. Mine is an A-class. What the hell? Wait now. Is that my scepter? It is. Why is my scepter? Oh, I think by default it's A-class if you pick it up out of the space anomaly, right? From the Quicksilver dealer. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's all good. Glyphs. Show me the glyphs, please. Is that broke too, or what's up with that? There they are. Okay, so glyphs. Screenshot for the S-class pistol. There you go. Actually, we should be doing this over here, right? Why am I doing... We should be doing this over here, right? Let's put it on a nice dark background. And... No! Can I not get rid of the menu without getting rid of the glyphs? Yes, there you go. There. S-class pistol. Okay, get rid of those upgrades. Purchase. Sell. This. Oh, that is an upgrade. An hyperdrive upgrade. You know what? It's probably better than what I got on there, right? Oh yeah. This one is broke. Let's get this stuff off. Three A-class react. No, one A-class. What am I doing with an A-class reactor? I don't get it. Let's throw this over here. Never know when you're going to need these. If you build a ship, you are not likely to get some of this stuff into your ship by default. The economy scanner, conflict scanner, that's not normally included. Actually, that's only 10 ferrite dust, I think, to... yeah, it's 5 actually. 5 ferrite dust to build that, so not a big deal. Large rocket tubes. Let's pick that up. This is technology. Waste not, want not, right? I think I have enough slots to scrap that ship after. Sol upgrades, I'm not upgrades, Sol technologies I'm pushing over, pretty much. This is an upgrade. This might go on my my fighter. Put this one down here. This is a technology. Does not usually come with a built ship. Wiring looms, eh? Right, I needed a few wiring looms, didn't I? And some deuterium. Oh, gone too far. Probably not going to find deuterium here, but worth a look. So deuterium. There it is. That's my derelict freighter finder. So deuterium is a combination of tritium, this stuff, and hydrogen. This stuff. That should give me 150 deuterium. How much do I need to fix my ship? I don't know. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Yeah, this 21 shield strength. Hardly worth it. S-class upgrades though. Could be. Indium drive. That's not something that comes with a ship. Launch auto charger isn't either. I think I might have to push some of this stuff over to the freighter. Aquajets. What else can I get off this? Efficiency thruster, maybe. Yeah, definitely gonna have to push some of this over to the freighter. Oh, bobbleheads. Figurines, I guess is what they meant to say. What else is here? Emergency warp unit needs 2 microprocessors. I have 0 microprocessors? Really? That's a piece of technology. It's not an, well, it's an upgrade, but it's a piece of technology. So I'm going to grab that as well. Push it over there. This is B class maybe. A at best. I'm going to just scrap that, get the stuff for it. And I think some of this needs to go onto the freighter. Now I can feel comfortable scrapping this ship and not feel like I'm throwing stuff away. Let's grab that too. Rocket launcher. Everything else here is Sentinel Interceptor specific. Alright, let's go do it. It should yield a 1 or 2 A-class upgrades, as well as some interesting, probably Starship AI valves. 78 million units. That's only because I increased the capacity of it at some point. Okay. What do we get? That's my solar, eh? That's the solar vessel I built. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where you going, bud? Yeah, so AI valves, 6 of these. C'est incroyable. Okay, so we get another reactor. What? Anybody want an A-class reactor? And another hyperdrive module. Oh no, we already had that, sorry. It's the hyperdrive module we got. Right? Brain farting again here. Sorry. Sorry. You've killed the best man. Sorry. Sell. I guess I'm going over 700 million. Right there. Oh no, not with that. That's the, with this. Bada boom. Wow, 750 million units. I have no clue what I'm going to do with all that. Not important. So I've made a space in my inventory if I find something I like. I should actually make another space because I don't need two of these. This is the S class. Nope, this is the A class. I should almost turf this one. I really don't need it. I think my other shuttle is S-class, but I do use it for traversing galaxies. Pretty much strictly. Okay. Scrap. See how much more the interceptor was worth. This piece of junk shuttle. Okay, sell this A-class reactor. This. Did I get anything for that? Yeah, I got this. A-class shield. Nope, don't want that. There's no particular reason I'm selling. I sell all my stuff to the multi-tool vendor. I think you can sell it to any of the vendors. Gonna keep that. Gonna push that out. Okay, we're good. Now we need to bring in our actual good ship. This is my actual good ship here. I think. This is the one that was my go-to for the longest time. It's another fighter. It's got the vector wings and thruster, but it's got the whatever this front end is, and it also has everything I need. As you can see, it's knocked out quite a few belligerents. Belligerents being pirates. What are these? Starship shield batteries. Okay. That's useful. That's very useful. Is there any more uranium? Wow, it's a clutter. I'll have to do that off stream later. This gotta go. I'll do a save right here. Okay, I thought if I stayed here you'd suck me back in. Wow. What a disappointment. Do I want to do a derelict freighter run? Okay, let's see if we can. I'm pretty sure I have a base in that system. If I do, I'm going to do a derelict freighter run and try to get another one of these S-class modules for the freighter. Because what we do there is we try to increase the fleet coordination unit here. The index right here, 32.2. I'm not exactly sure. Was it Ed was saying, oh, hi, he's got some of his stuff. There was somebody saying, you know, you can get that up to 40 or 50 or something. I don't know. But nevertheless. Okay, so Jamatu, Tarkaba, your bases. Looking for Euclid. I think this is it here. It does say S-class freighter upgrade. We'll go do that. Not afraid of doing that. So I will show you the glyphs. Do a screenshot. This is the planet you will land on if you use, I think if you use, where is, trying to remember where the they didn't move that, did they? I think it's over there. Nope, it's over there. Okay, so if you use these glyphs, you will end up over here, pretty sure, at that portal. So I'm going to do a screenshot and post that on my Discord. And when you do get there, you need of course. So there's a couple of things you need to know about this system. First of all, it's uncharted. There's no space station here. So I can't fly to the space station and then come back to the space station at will. If you're going to come here and you want to come back, your best bet would be build a base. And if you want to do the derelict freighter run, of course you're going to need this thing here, emergency signal scanner, right? That's what in fact does find you the freighter. I think that's it there. Activated pulse drive. What? No, this is not the derelict freighter. There's no landing zones on this freighter. This is just it is a derelict freighter, but it's not the one we're looking for. So we still have our scanner. I think there might be more than one way to do this too, but this is definitely the easiest way. But you do need okay, just a second. This is the derelict freighter, right? Yeah, okay. This one has... Oh my goodness. Why am I drifting all over the place here? This is horrendous. Yeah, landing zones on the... just in front of where the bridge used to be. So what we're going to do is we're going to hide this thing back in our personal refiner, because if you don't, it'll disappear. The game will take it away from you. Oh, there's a few other things you need to know. if you're going to do a lot of looting on the freighter, you're going to want a lot of space in your exosuit or on your freighter. You can use freighter space, you can use exosuit space. You cannot use starship space because you'll be too far away from it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just push this stuff over to my freighter. I'll sort that out later, but I will push it over there now. That way we'll have a little bit of space. To get loot off this freighter. Okay, that's as much as I can throw over there. Can I throw any of this? Nope. Okay. How many slots do we have? 12, 13, 14, 20. Probably got 24 slots. That should be more than enough. So that's what we're going to do. Now, oh, it's the other starship that we had busted stuff on, right? Right. Okay. No save aboard derelict freighters. Just got to keep that in mind too. If your game crashes, you're in, well, SOL. So here we go. We're going to try to find another S-class module for our freighter. This heater, very handy, right? Got some of that stuff. Now we opens the door. Collect supplies first. Then we try to open the door. There we go. Okay, and I think I'm going to do a little bio break when we're done with this. When we come back, perhaps I will attempt to traverse into galaxy number 26. So here we go. Now I'm trying to remember what the belligerents are. I think there's a couple of rooms that have those little drones. So there is a little element of nasty drones, but I think that might be about it. There are no, don't think there are any critters. There might be some of them green floaty things, but they're not really all that dangerous. So we're going to be looking for credentials, and those will be located on a data pad. So what you want to do is you want to read these as often as it takes you to find the credentials, right? Make sure you don't miss any, because the one you miss is going to be the one that has the credentials, right? So no credentials on that one. It'll tell you if you find it. So we're going to go to the next room. See, we're in zone 2. We've mapped 2 zones. This one and that one identified by the pinkish symbols over the door. That's like a closet or a side room or something. And this will be zone 3. Yeah, okay. Oh, there's some. I gotta take out my... I'm gonna reload that. And I gotta take out my my appropriate weapon here. Is it this guy? I don't know if it's this guy or not. Nope. It would be this guy. Hijacked laser, bolt caster, scatter blaster, pulse spitter. Let's load this guy up. There's a drone over there, and there's one right here. They will shoot at you automatically. As soon as they realize you're there, they'll start shooting. So just be ready for that. They will shoot at you if you're reading these things too. So you need to really get on the ball, and if they start shooting, you need to complete reading this thing, because they won't stop shooting. And that's what I said, right? They hide in the crevices of the roof, of the ceiling. That's what makes them particularly nasty. It's not so much, well, that and the fact that, well, they actually shoot at you. But, and they can put you down in a hurry. If you're not, see, they got half my health taken out. Just with a few shots, so... Something else shooting at me here. Where is it? I'm not a very good shot, so I'm particularly at risk here. But as you can see, where did I come in? I come in over there? I think I did, eh? Okay, I'm looking for data pads. Nothing, nothing. There's the way out. So we'll circle around this way. First. We're not regaining any cold protection here because we do have a special cold protection module. It's not going to recharge itself as we stand next to the heater. There is the crew, sorry. That's where you get the crew manifest. Okay, that's that. Sorry about the jumpy screen here. My mouse is hypersensitive. I think some of the stuff might have been reset with the last Windows update. Some of my mouse sensitivities. My Fallout 76 is the same way. It's really hypersensitive. I like to have a smoother engagement of the mouse. So this will be zone 4, and we have a couple of things in here too. Yeah. There's 2, I think. Okay, where is it? So again, you can see they're particularly dangerous. They've taken out half my health again. We're still reading our data pads because we haven't found our credentials yet. So no. I hear another one. Zzz. You can hear them when they start buzzing around you. And of course you can really hear them when they start shooting. Pew, pew, pew. Now, if they're buried in the bulkhead, which is possible, they won't reach you with their shooting. So at least there's that. Okay, let's go back into zone 3. We'll make our way to the records terminal. This place will give us our crew manifest. I hope I didn't miss any data pads. This is just basically a list of the crew and where they were last seen. It's going to ask us also to update the bioscan here because, well, the crew's dead. No biological traces. Retrieving last known crew positions. There's the crew manifest. That's one of the 2 main artifacts you will glean from a derelict freighter run. 3 main artifacts really, if you include your last little prize. You'll get one of the artifacts from each of the 3 stations, Here's the secure mainframe. That's where you'll get the captain's log. That's the one you need to log into with the credentials. So that's what we were looking for our credentials for, to log into that. I don't know if it's the same data pad that always has your credentials. I'm not exactly sure. It may change as updates are pushed out by Hello Games. There's what I'm looking for there. Security credentials. The Kochiomi hauler. It's for security officer Caminid. And that will allow me to access the mainframe. There's the door to the next zone, zone 6. I think, is there another side room in this freighter? I think there might be. So thermal protection falling. If you don't have any extra cold protection modules, updates, upgrades, this is what it's going to look like for you. See the blue bar there? It's going to start to erode, and you need to keep an eye on that. Yeah, here's a side room here. So this is zone 6 out of 7, and our last zone will have our final terminal. So this side room has one storage bin. You see how it's falling there? Thermal protection. That's why you activate these heaters and stand next to them. So your heat protection module, or your hazard protection module, can rehabilitate itself. Does that reach? No. Okay. Stabilizing. Yeah. Okay. There's the captain's terminal. As soon as this sweeper moves away. Just a quick note on these sweepers. These are passive security elements. There's a defense turret on top. If you cross that beam in any way, those turrets will start shooting at you. You can take them out. You can shoot them and take them out. But just keep an eye on the beams. I would recommend not passing through, but you know, do what you want. Suffer the consequences. I don't think I've ever been taken out by a turret, but can happen. So secure mainframe, we're going to use our credentials to get in here, but first we're going to identify the captain as one of those 4 options. I always say deceased. I don't think it matters what you say, what you select. So there's the credentials we found. It's going to help us read the captain's log. In fact, downloading it. I'm not going to read all that. Listen to the voice once more if you could only hear it. Stepped out of the void, blah blah blah. 28 bodies now dance, frozen in the solar winds. Only I am left. And there is the captain's log. Second artifact of 3. Now we said our next door is right over here. So this next room will be the... I'm guessing it's some kind of cargo room, storage, you know, that kind of thing. It's a big room usually. This one has a couple of these guys in it. No big deal. They're just floaties. I think they may harm you, but I wouldn't, you know, worry about it too much. They do not move very fast. So not a big deal. Again, a bunch of loot in the final room if you're interested. All the blue containers, right? Don't forget the heat. I think all freighters had these too. So you can take the items out of those little floaty things. Alright, now this is the final terminal. the engineering control. And this is where you're going to get your final prize. All derelict freighters have these, I believe. These 3 consoles. So you can get a freighter bulkhead, which you can use to increase the capacity of your freighter. You can extract nanites, or you can extract technology upgrade, which is what we're looking for. It should be an S-class upgrade for our freighter. Nano compression complete. Yep, S-class fleet fuel unit. So that helps with the fuel efficiency of our frigate expeditions, I think. Now we're done here. We're going to activate this short-range teleporter. Get back to the very beginning. There's the heater and the first item that we needed to open the door. And we're out of here. That's it. So you got the glyphs. You got the idea of how difficult this is. It's not that difficult. The most difficult thing in here is those drones that you need to take out, because they will shoot at you as soon as they realize that you're there. We are in an uncharted system here, so we cannot actually fly to a space station. There's our base over there, probably. Yeah, that's our base. That's how we got here. Just going to go in here and go back to the Turbotech. Oh crap! Did I put a? Well, I certainly visited some space stations in there. So restore point saved. Okay. So here's some of the loot that you get. Right. First thing, this thing here is the. Well, let's see. We can actually install that immediately. So, I don't know if it really matters where you put it. Just keep an eye on the fleet coordination unit here, the index 32.2, and observe how it increases when you put this on. So it decreased. It went down. I don't get that necessarily. 32.4. I guess it's got something to do with the way you arrange your units here as well. Now I do have some supercharged slots on this freighter technology. I have one here and one here. I have my hyperdrive, some hyperdrive items in there. So I'm just going to do something different here. Fuel efficiency. Industrial, exploration, and speed. No, I'm going to leave that as it is. Stuff we looted off the freighter, it's pretty much all in here. This stuff, you got some bones, you got some, I think that's contraband. You got a C-class pulse engine module, not really worth much. You got some tainted metal. Now this is interesting because tainted metal you can use to refine those down for nanites, or you can use to buy other things in pirate systems. Star Wizard, did I say good morning to you, sir, ma'am? My apologies. I am gender stupid. Galantry Mage, welcome in. Joy Roth. I know there was an Enra raid earlier. Sorry if I missed anybody. Like I said earlier, my workstation, my monitoring workstation over there is offline. I think it's going through a Windows update that it's having a bit of difficulty with. I might be out of space on my system drive. That's probably why it's barfing up on me, but I don't have a fembot announcing the chat text, so I have to glance over there every now and then. Sorry, over there. And yeah, so my apologies if I missed anybody coming in. Yeah, so there's the derelict freighter run. we have some stuff we need to get rid of now. We picked up a bunch of bullets too, right? Projectile ammunition. We already had 6,000 rounds, I think. We picked up probably 4 more. So yeah, that's the kind of things you get. You get bones, you get this. You do also, I don't know if you noticed at one point there, but we got something we can use to in our building of bases. Sometimes you get some base blueprints. So let's go over here and see if we have a base in Torbatech Galaxy. That's where I want to be right now, I think. Bases. Yeah, there's one there. Oh, that's where my freighter is. Oh, I had the presence of mind to leave it there. I'll be damned. I do have a base there too, and that one is in a pirate system. Is it? Excuse me for a moment. Just going back up through chat just to see if I missed anybody. Again, my apologies. Yeah, Jake, everything's pretty good over here. I mean, I forgot your footballs there when we went to for lunch or dinner last week. I was going to bring them to you and I completely forgot. Sorry about that. Do I want to go to my base or to my freighter? Let's go to the base and see what we're looking at. Oh, that's the Lush fishing camp, eh? Okay. Let's go there. How are we doing for time? It's break time. As soon as we land over here, I'm going to take a short 2 or 3 minute break. So thank you all for coming in, keeping me company here. Appreciate it. And yeah, so refresh your drinks and snacks. Smoke them if you got them, if that's what you're into. Facilities if you need to, and we will be back in 2 or 3 minutes. Okay. Just a moment. Alrighty, back. Hey, how you doing? Oh. See what kind of fish are in here this morning. Let's get down on the fishing platform. I think I'm going to traverse galaxies. It's not a very pretty planet, I know. But I found it. It's actually ugly. Yellow sky, yellow water. Does not evoke very interesting hypnotic octopus. Uncommon, eh? Interesting. Oh, we gotta get rid of stuff. Hypnotic octopus. 5,000 for that. Not bad. Okay, so don't know if you guys seen this base before, but we got a way to get over there. My ship, the landing pad is over there. We do have a way over. This is it. Oh man. Why is that? Why are these not? Do those things work underwater? Let's see. Oh, right. That's what's going on here. I have this here. That's what it is. Powered up for 6 hours. Won't be using it for 6 hours, but anyway. Now I'm trying to remember which one is which. Is this the one? Yep. There's the fishing shack we came from, and here's the little fishing shack with my landing pad. So, well, I mean, whatever. Just a very modest attempt at. I was going to try to do something nice here, but I never got around to it yet. So anyway, let's go traverse a galaxy, shall we? We need to did I find it? I don't think I found a portal on this planet. You know what? That's what we should be doing. We should be finding a portal. Get us closer to the center, right? I have all kinds of time here, so time is not a overarching concern. Maps? Nope. Yes, ancient artifact. Ancient artifact, what you're looking for is one of these. Monolith. I don't think you can find a portal directly with those maps. But you can find a monolith, which will then lead you to a portal. That's what we're going to attempt to do. You interact with the monolith, and if you do it, well, appropriately, I guess is the word. Or correctly, whatever. It'll give you the location of a portal. Let's drop this right here. The save as you get out of your ship, right here. That restore point save, that could be important. It's important if you don't if the portal doesn't give you the location of, sorry, if the monolith doesn't give you the location of a portal. So you come to the interaction point here, and it'll ask you a question. A chisel hole appears in front of the obelisk from its smooth edges and the scrape markings around it. It's clear that over the centuries, unknown creatures have pushed elements through this gap. Korvax echoes, blah, traveler, blah. It's impossible to tell quite what will happen, but below it are 3 blocks of the exact same dimensions that look like they can be turned by a mechanism deep within the monolith itself. I searched my pack for elements that looked like they could fit. So you see you have an option of 3 options here. I just normally select first. If that doesn't work, I'll go with the second, blah, blah, blah. And one of these will give you a second interaction. I think the other 2 may not. The first one did in our case, so we're going to go ahead and try this again. And it should, yeah. The ancients that inhabit this monolith accept my presence. They will tolerate a request. So I'm going to locate a portal. And that should be right over there. 11 hours away on foot. I've scanned all the creatures on this planet. Did I get the reward? I did. Okay. So there's another item here you can get. Words in the words in the language of the dominant life form. We're going to get that, and then we're going to scoot over to our portal, activate the portal, and 22 minutes away. Not likely. So we're going to activate the portal and get a little bit closer to the center of the galaxy, after which we can then proceed through. There's my base and my freighter icons right over there. Portal is a little bit further removed. There is a space station in this star system. So galaxy number 26, I think, is what we're heading to momentarily. Not momentarily. We're heading closer to the center of this galaxy, but the goal is to go to galaxy number 26. Okay. There's the terminal over here for the portal. So when you interact with that, it asks you to charge all the glyphs. You need to charge all the glyphs to activate the portal, but you don't need all the glyphs to travel. And when I say glyphs, I mean, if you look at your catalog and guide, collected knowledge, under the atlas, you will see what glyphs you do have. We have them all here, so we're good to go. We can travel pretty much anywhere. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to attempt to charge... Oh my goodness, I'm out of oxygen. Seriously? No, I'm out of carbon. What? Sodium. Let's go with salt. And activated copper. So oxygen, sodium, salt, activated copper. Got to keep an eye, make sure the glyphs are fully charged. If they're not, well, they have to figure out a way to do it. So oxygen, sodium, salt, activated copper. That's the ones I choose. You can choose any of the items or elements that are offered. As I stand before the portal, my breath feels hot within my lungs, a burning red deep within my chest. My suit is functioning correctly and reports everything to be normal, and yet that is not how I feel. What do I trust? Activate the portal. You can get the address of the planet too, but you can get it in photo mode as well, I think. So what we can do here is we can use the first the first icon, the sunrise or whatever, 12 times, that particular address will lead us closer to the center of the galaxy, regardless of the error mission that you do get. So now you just go ahead and step in. We were about 570,000 light years from the center, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be a heck of a lot closer when we step out. The only way to find out, of course, is to get in your ship and get out in space and check that. You could call your freighter in and do it from there too. That's what I'm going to do, because I'm going to use my freighter to travel the rest of the way. And again, obviously, we're not the first ones to do this. Lots of other people are doing this, traversing galaxies. So, right on. Let's just do a little bit of scanning here. Not that we need to. It's just something I enjoy doing. Toxic planet? Yeah, ammonia. That's how you can tell. There's ammonia on this planet. 7 creatures total. 2 are flying during the day. You know, I'm not. I don't think I'm going to wait. Just going to go up and get in my freighter. And go to the rest of the way inside our freighter. So I could have pulled up my galactic map when I was out there. I'm going to do it in here. What did I just... Okay, so there's our fighter that we were using at the beginning. There's the solar we built last time. Of course, that was a couple of weeks ago, I think. There's the Iron Vulture over there, I believe. There's my living ship. What do you think? What do you think of this specimen? Interesting? Plain? Ordinary? I think it's pretty ordinary, but whatever. It's mine. I found it. There's an exotic that I found as well. Or bought, I should say. I'm not fussy of the wings, but everything else is okay on this thing. And there's the Iron Vulture, yeah. Where are we? Where are we? Freighter warp map, yeah. So we're in Torbatech. We are 5,693 light years away from that. And of course, that is right there. My freighter has a 4,000-ish light year range, so what I can do is just proceed towards the middle, and at some point, right about here, there will be no more star systems closer to the center of the galaxy. So what we need to do is try to guesstimate which one is the closest and go from there. So doesn't really matter which one. We're likely to have one more hop before we can actually traverse. And then of course we're gonna... Thank you for the stream. Go ahead. Gotta go. Star Wizard, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Appreciate you and everybody else that's come to keep me company. Hope you have a great rest of your day. I don't know when that message was there. Sorry. Yeah, okay. Do we still have fuel? No, we do not. I'm going to put, I think, just one, because I'm going to need to fill it up anyway when we actually traverse. because you can do it in your freighter. Okay, so we're looking for the galactic core, and basically hyperdrive has no fuel. What? I just put some in. What the hell, man? No, no. Okay, I see what's happening here. Oh, right. So I don't have any regular hyperdrive fuel. Okay, well, I guess I gotta do this. Waste that hyperdrive fuel. Now, galactic core. This, to me, would appear to be the last star system before you hit the galactic core. I'm going to have to put another one of those fuel cells in there, I think. Okay, let's just confirm that. So we open up your map again. And if it says, if it shows you this, select star up like on that line, then you know your next hop is to the next galaxy. There's the galaxy center. It says hyperdrive has no fuel. My hyperdrive does have some fuel, but I used a little bit, 20%, to get to this place. So do I have the wherewithal to make a couple of these? 2 antimatter housings, eh? I do. Oh my goodness. My inventory is really full. So we're going to put these here. Make sure our warp hyperdrive is at 100%. We're going to swap out our ship and our multi-tools. But first, I need to push this over to the ship. This all the technology and upgrades that are on my that are in my exosuit, I need to push that over to the ship, such that it doesn't get trashed when I do the hop, because it will. Everything that you have in your starship, in your exosuit, and in your multi-tool will absolutely get trashed as you cross galaxies this way, as you traverse galaxies. So my advice, if you're going to do this, take the stuff out of your exosuit, like what I'm doing. It just takes a minute, and it's going to save you a lot of grief. Because if you don't, and it gets damaged, then you need, well, you saw what it took just to fix this thing, the resources. Well, you're going to need those resources to fix all of your technologies and stuff and upgrades. So you may as well just take the couple of minutes, do this, then you won't have to worry about it. You can just plunk them right back in when you hit the other side. It's a little tedious, yes. Just takes, 3 or 4 minutes or whatever. But absolutely worth it in the end. Because I'm thinking the less mature your playthrough is, the fewer number of hours and such that you have in your playthrough, the less resources you are likely to have on hand, which means you're probably going to be stuck looking for stuff to rebuild all your goodies here. And that's just a grind. And personally, I'm just not interested. I don't have a heavily analytical mind like some people have that know exactly what they have at all times and, you know, that kind of business. Not at all. So I don't commit that kind of stuff to memory. I just don't. So I'd rather do this than be stuck looking for stuff after the fact. I've gone through before forgetting to do this or forgetting to swap ship or multi-tool, and I've just had to fix everything. So that's it. That's everything out of my exosuit. These core technologies, you can't take them out, so don't worry about it. My multi-tool, I do have a multi-tool on standby for this. It's this guy here. All the stuff is already broken on it, so no worries. And as far as ships goes, where's that shuttle? Oh, there it is. So I'm just going to step in and out of this shuttle. That will in fact make it my primary ship. And as you can see, everything is damaged on this as well. I have repaired some of it, and I can continue to repair this stuff. This is just the empty slots that I'm repairing here, so it's not a big deal in terms of resources. It's an S-class shuttle too. I found this one actually. It was a crashed starship. So yeah, looks like I can fix all the cargo slots are fixed on this shuttle, so I can actually use these. I can fix some of these too. It's expensive on the wiring looms, but well, it is what it is, right? Good thing I bought 20 of them. And I can fix some of this, but you know what? Let me fix the shields, just for shits and giggles. Now you see the shields are fixed, and you'll see what happens if you traverse galaxies with technologies still in your inventory. Okay, first I'm going to do a quick save over here, and then I'm just going to double check to make sure my hyperdrive is all fueled up. Yeah, 100%. Multi-tool is toast. Excuse me, Starship is toast except for the deflector shield. That's going to be broke on the other side, pretty sure. Nothing left here to remove. So let's do it. Let's traverse this galaxy. And going from Torbatech to... Hang on a second. Let me just check that first too. Going from Torbatech to Sivarates. S-I-V-A-R-A-T-E-S. Sivarates. Something like that. Okay, let's do it. Good to go. So again, galactic core, select the star, and press your left mouse button to warp through the center of the galaxy. Bit of a minute or two of this. This is actually, I like this this little cutscene, or whatever you want to call it. You get the impression you're backing all the way out, then you slide over, and then you go forwards to the next one. This is not a black hole. So any rumors about the whether their Hello Games will be putting out another Redux, or so far we've had two, I think, or one short expedition and a Redux. Still kind of mid-November, so you know, a month and a half before the new year. I think there's still a few days left in Beachhead Redux, right? Why repair the shuttle? Oh no, I didn't have to repair the shuttle, Pete. Yeah. Just use the freighter. Yeah, but if you just use the freighter, all your stuff is going to get beat up, right? If you have technology in your as far as I'm aware anyway, if you have technologies in your multi-tool, in your exosuit, or in your current starship, that all gets trashed, whether you use your starship or your freighter, from what I understand. I'm just going to confirm that with you in just a few seconds here, as soon as we get on the other side here. Severatis. I'm just taking a guess, stab at that pronunciation there. Okay, so it should be begin initialization. Yeah, it's just like the beginning of the game, right? Except you're in a new galaxy. And we're on a cold planet here, judging from the snow. There's a ring planet over there. Okay, you're gonna take a look at your inventory here and notice that oh shit, all the stuff's gone out of my exosuit. All your stuff gets borked, and so does the shuttle. Yeah. That's why I remove all my technology from my exosuit, put it into my good starship, and all right, so we're now in Guacha Omega system. Nope, we're on Guacha Omega planet. We're in Zayevk Yoho system, I guess. Okay, so here you're going to notice, well, nothing has really changed. And like I said, the deflector shield is busted. So if I had left if I had fixed any of this, it'd all be busted now. And if I had left anything, I have left stuff in here just for demonstration purposes. It does get busted if you leave it in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to call in our good ship. If we can find it. This is one of them. This is where I put my stuff. So let's call that in. And now my stuff should all be there. And I should be able to just pretty simply load all that back in. Analysis visor. Okay, so that's the multi-tool. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our scepter. And now I can go ahead and scan stuff. We got a good ship. We got a good multi-tool. We have we can put our stuff back into our exosuit. Salvage containers. Okay. Best thing to do here. You see how my cold protection, my hazard protection is, yeah, it's falling. So what I'm going to do is just get back in my ship quickly. And I'm just going to put this back where it was. So that is my approach to this galaxy hopping endeavor. you can do whatever you want. You'll see what happens no matter what you do. Whether you choose to do to you know, to take my advice or not. I'm not the one who's going to determine the consequences. You are, so go ahead, try it, and you'll see. You'll see what happens. It's just one of those fun elements in the game, right? There's a lot of galaxies. There's no freaking way I'm going to get through all the galaxies in this playthrough unless I start doing them like one a day for, you know, offline or whatever. Or I could do like a short half-hour stream just or a video or something. But yeah, there's like 256 galaxies. So when you push over these things like this that you need to charge, when you bring them back, they will be discharged. So just keep an eye on that too. Note that you know, cold protection, heat protection, underwater breathing protection, all that stuff comes back with 0 charge. Just keep that in mind. Oh, this goes over here, does it not? See? Nothing. Says 100 right there, right? That's because I had it charged to 100%, pretty sure. Nothing. It robs you of your of the charge that you had in it. Personally, I think they should change that such that everything is charged exactly the way it was, so you don't lose anything. That's just my thought, my personal thought on that. Doesn't really matter because, you know, I can spend 20 out of 600 and something dioxide or, you know, phosphorus or whatever to recharge some of this stuff. Not a big deal for me. So that's it. We are in a new galaxy. We have our exosuit all fixed up. How many plants? How many animals? Only 6, eh? Ground, and underground. Okay. You can scan some of these hazardous plants too. Some of this stuff. Here's the ground. One of the ground ones. There's another one over there. Yeah. Is that the underground one, I wonder? Let's have a look. Nope. There's a rare underground left. If you scan all the creatures, I reiterate, you will get a nanite bonus for doing that. They don't always spawn in caves. Generally, yes, but not always. And just a quick note that it's possible that you could be looking for quite some time for a last rare creature. Excuse me. Okay. You know, although my my freighter is in a totally different galaxy, I can still call it in, which is also kind of interesting. Actually, I came here in the freighter. Was it in a different galaxy? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. Whether the freighter was actually in a different galaxy or not. This is not... Is this guy a predator, I wonder? Nope, he eats frostwort, apparently. I'm not made of frostwort, I don't think, so there's frostwort there. That stuff you can make, you can turn into glass. It's an ingredient for glass. You can use silicate powder as well. You can refine silicate powder to glass, which is probably a lot easier than gathering this stuff. You need the hazmat gauntlet for that, which is this thing here. Hazardous substances. Just watch what happens. And take it out. Hazmat gauntlet required. Right? So once you get your hazmat gauntlet, you know, you can just go ahead and fill your boots. Okay, if you need oxygen, this is a good place to get it. These bulbous toxic emitting plants here. You can just mine it with your mining device, or you can grab these little red pods. You got to get closer to it, but as soon as you grab the pods, you should back off, because it's going to do that. And if you're too close, that will poison you. It won't kill you immediately, but if you stay too close, it will eventually take you out. So you just got to keep an eye on that. There's more frostwort there. There's some mineral deposits, dioxide. Dioxide is good for recharging your life support, you see. Just like that. And it's good for charging your cold protection modules. So now we got a little bit of extended time on this planet. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit around waiting for the Messiah here, as my mom used to say. She turned 90 on last Thursday, about what, 10 days ago? 9 days ago. Still a spry, very spry person. It's amazing. We keep saying to ourselves she's going to outlive the bunch of us. She just might at that. Come on, man. Okay. So we're in a different galaxy. What I'm going to do is there's the interceptor I wanted to keep. I like the shape of that one. It's pretty compact too. I haven't upgraded it yet. Do I have enough nanites? 52,000? This might be the only interceptor I keep. It's very compact. Yeah, I need to go to this. Well, I don't need to, I suppose. To get rid of any upgrades, I need to go to the space station. I think it's the only place you can get rid of them. Or you can just throw them out or give them away. But to sell them, I think you need to go to the space station. Now, 6 planets. The only one we have information on is the one we spawned on. If you have a scanner on board your freighter, you can scoop all that information up in one fell swoop, just like this. Planetary probe, yeah. So planetary probe, boom. So discovered today by me. All the planets are discovered by me now, and you have all the information on all the planets. Aggressive sentinels, there's a hot planet, irradiated. That looks glitch, cabled, cold, and another aggressive sentinel planet, none of which are appropriate for my what I'm interested in. So let's see. Parents modifier. Here's our fleet command stations. These holograms represent your missions that you sent out. When they turn green, that means they're done. None of these are done, so we're just going to leave that right where it is. And we're going to go here. I think I'll try a few hops to see if I can find a nice planet. Put some more roots on. I'm trying to find one nice planet per galaxy where I can put a base next to a portal. Okay, G1. What am I looking for here, folks? G5? Looking for a paradise system, paradise planet. G5 gives me the best chance. Is that it? Is that still true, or was it ever true? I'm trying to look for something that doesn't have a high conflict index. This one is dissonant. Don't know if there's a water planet on it. I think paradise planets, do they all have water? I don't know. Not sure. This one has 5 planets. I don't see a moon. 5 planets might do it. Now, I didn't go very far from the star system I spawned in. That's not really relevant. You don't have to. I think the best piece of advice I can give you there is try not to go around in circles. So if you do move towards the center of the galaxy when you're doing this, there's less of a likelihood that you will be going around in circles. I just find that so annoying. Cold, toxic, irradiated, and hot. So nothing appealing there. And when I say going towards the center of the galaxy, of course, we're taking our freighter here. We're moving our freighter every time. If you point towards the center like this and you just go a little bit, right, every time, you can almost be sure you won't be going in circles. So again, we're looking for G5 with 5 or 6 orbs. Planets or moons, I don't care. This is where the stream gets a little tedious. My apologies. I just don't like settling on... there's a G5 water pirate system. The worst thing about the pirate system, of course, is that you have a much better chance of getting attacked. Was that a dissonant? No. Okay. Dissonant pirate system would have been interesting. You can get stuff to help you find interceptors easily in dissonant pirate systems. I think that's still a thing. What do we got here? We got 4 planets, and one of the planets has at least 1 moon. Let's go there. I didn't even notice it was a level 5. Oh! Looks like my monitoring station finally decided to rise out of the grave. Well, time is closing down on us, so not even going to bother with that right now. My freighter's the best to use for galaxy jumping, no damage to freighter. No, the freighter never gets damaged, right? So you can jump in your freighter all day long, and none of this technology up here gets damaged. That I think we already know. It's just this stuff, And this stuff up here, these technologies all get beat up if you don't swap them out or whatever, right? So let's have a quick look and see what we stumbled across here. And we've got a hot planet, a cold one, another cold one, a toxic one. Okay, so this one is lush. It does not have an overt hazard like hot, cold, radiation, or toxicity, but it might have nasty storms or nasty sentinel presence. And we'll just do this. So this one is usually mild. Level 2 sentinels, I think, is unwavering. Usually mild. There's probably storms on this planet. I think I might try a few more hops. That might have been an option. I don't usually have a lot of luck with usually mild, but nevertheless, could have tried it, I suppose. Now I have quite a range with this freighter. I could go another 2,000 light years easily, but you don't have to. You don't have to go very far at all, actually. You could just circle around the star systems you're in, and you'll probably find something adequate. The problem with that, again, is, are you going to go around in circles? I just do this so I'm not going around in circles, right? I'm going in a straight line, more or less. F5P, F5F water? How many planets? 3 planets and 2 moons. That'll work. That's 5 orbs. You could get a paradise moon. That's even better, I think. But there goes our doorbell. She's getting all excited about something. My mic is definitely picking it up. Those short pants. There's the stairs. Jeez. Okay, so you don't always have to go right over next to your items to activate them. That's glitch. Toxic. Uranium is irradiated. The nest. Okay, so that would otherwise be a lush planet. It does have aggressive sentinels. And it's got boiling superstorms, so I'm not interested. Obsidian bead, that's a hot planet. Pyrite, yeah, so you can activate that from all the way over here. As long as you get that interactivity thing there, you should be able to do it. You can activate your planetary or your map from up here too. You don't need to go all the way over next to it like I've been doing. Okay, let's go this way. F5 water, 2 and 2. How many planets? Lots. Let's go there. I think it's 6. Why repair the shuttle? Yeah, I just repaired it. I might use it actually at some point, but I doubt it. But you don't have to. Absolutely not. Place a construction terminal. Why would I do that? To get an overseer. Right. Something I haven't done in this playthrough. Irradiated, hot, cabled is glitch, hot, tropical. Okay, so this is promising. We'll see what the sentinel presence and storm activity is like. So boiling puddles is nasty storms, level 2 sentinels, again. Close. Close but no cigar. No fuel. So this constant warping, of course, is going to cost you a bundle in fuel. I dupe it. Just saying. I dupe it. Not ashamed to admit that. It just is what it is because of the nature of this playthrough. Rather than going around looking for frost crystals and so on. F6. So, chat, is it still F5 I'm looking for Paradise Planets? Is that a thing, or is that just my imagination? I know you get them in all kinds of systems, but I'm just wondering if there's a higher likelihood that I will find a star system if I go to an F5 system. G5, F5, whatever. Level 5. It's mid-temperature, right? You start from 0 and go to 9, I think it is, and 0 is the hottest, 9 is the coldest. Star. That's the temperature of the star, I believe. So, level 3 conflict, see. Just thinking level 3 conflict, just, you know, I don't want to be constantly bombarded by pirates on my base, right? It doesn't damage the base. It can certainly damage you, though. That I've felt firsthand. I don't know if they've changed that or not in the mechanics, but okay, so here's an interesting system. It's another pirate system with F5. Yeah, there's only 3 planets here, though. I don't like the odds. Too bad. I might have entertained the thought of going there. F5. 4 planets. No moons. No. I am not an expert at this. That's why I'm asking chat. Here we got 5 planets and 1 moon. It's an F5. It's got a water planet. Let's go there. Maybe one of you know more about this than I do. I'm guessing maybe Ed knows more. Oh, Old Explorer. Having been to thousands of star systems, I think. I've been to quite a few as well, but I don't keep stats or commit things to memory. So, yeah. What do we got? Contoured, I think, is glitch, perhaps. That's hot. Overgrown is lush. Incandescent is hot. That is also hot. And that is toxic. So overgrown. The weather is temperate. And there are regular patrols. You know what? I am going to go there. I am fed up with looking. So let's go see what that place is like. What did it say? Temperate. To me, that doesn't scream, look out for the storms. And there's our ship. What kind of shape is that in? That's not in any shape to go anywhere, really. Where's my go-to? That's one of my go-to ships. There's an interceptor over there. That's 3, 4, 5. There's probably another ship in behind that one. Let's see what it is. Yep, it's my exotic. Let's take this one. Let's take this one out for a spin, since it does have quite the accoutrement of technologies and upgrades. Now, planet we're going to is the ringed one? Nope. It's this one. Omnisurf Prime. Omnisurf. Let's put our feet in the station first. So this might be home in this star system, in this galaxy. This might be home. We'll see. I think it's a water planet, so that's good. Wow, my ship is crooked. Oh, it's the landing pad that's crooked. See the light strip? It's not straight. Well, it's not straight. It's not straight like this one is, right? See that? It's crooked. What is up with that? Okay, let's just take a quick look here. I got some stuff I want to get rid of in my inventory anyway. I just want to see what's in here. So we got a B class with an S class module, B class pistol, and another B class rifle. Now I do have some, like I said, some things I want to get rid of. 2 A class shuttles there. Cell, pulse engine module. Hopefully that was for sale. I think we picked that up off the derelict freighter, didn't we? A few other things here. Bones we picked up off the freighter. Contraband, if we had been scanned, we would have had to give that up or fight for it. May as well just give it up. 2 salt, that frees up a spot. Geknip, yeah, I think I got a bit of that on the freighter. Fusion cores, more bones, more bones. Okay, that's that, freighter. Dump this. I'm sure I got a bunch of crap here I don't need, but whatever, right? Frigate fuel, visible pedals, that's just trade bait. Strato hull cockpit, that's a hauler cockpit that I can use to build another hauler. Probably not going to happen, but anyway. Okay, so we did talk about these 2 things here as well. Oh, I should have got rid of that. Pile of starry gems. Should get rid of that too. Pile of starry gems. There they are. Okay, the crew manifest and the captain's log. So you can give those to the guild envoy up here on the 2nd floor. He will give you standing amongst the guild for you doing that, or you can sell them to this guy, who will trade you tainted metal for them. So that's what I'm going to do, because I know, I think he gives you like 120, and he gives you 330. So 450 tainted metal for both of those items. And of course, like I said earlier, this guy here is a traveler, and if you engage with him in 2 separate conversations, he will show you where his grave is. The first conversation doesn't really matter what you answer, but the second conversation you need to answer with this one here. Ask where they came from. He will show you where his grave is. It's on one of the planets in the system. you can go there, dig up his grave, and get a glyph. If you are short glyphs, this is the best way, easiest way to get them. But these guys are not in everywhere, right? They're not in all space stations. You can find them in some places on planets, like some archives, some trading posts, but they're rare. I don't need any more glyphs, so I'm just going to leave them be. We did say we were wondering about how much it would cost to upgrade our exotic. This one, it's A class. I think it's 50,000 plus nanites. Let's just go over and take a look. So you go to the Starship terminal over here, Starship outfitting, and it tells you upgrade Starship. You can upgrade by adding space, or you can upgrade by, holy crap, 125,000 nanites. What? I think that has something to do with the fact that I'm in, it could be two things. It could have something to do with being in permadeath mode, but it could also have something to do with the fact that I've done, no I haven't. I was going to say I've done some upgrading, but I didn't upgrade this ship at all. Huh, okay, 125,000 nanites. That's, oh, I'm not even going to say it. I was going to say that's effing stupid, but it is what it is, right? All right, let's, nope, it's not what I wanted. That's my solar that I built earlier. There's one of my fighters, there's the other one, there's the one I've been using. This is the one I started off with. Okay, let's go to that planet. Omnizurf Prime, or what the hell was Popol Minor, that's not it. Is this it? Knacker G8. No, it's not. That's not it. I think it might be in behind. Oh, no, that's it there, is it? Yeah, okay. Doesn't look very good. Dark brownish red and dark blue water. Dark blue water looks okay. But dark brownish red ground. Not to be alarmed just yet. Sure would like to find, well, it's pretty flat too right here. Like to find a place to land that has a landing zone. That's just my preference. You can put the ship down anywhere. And if you have fix some of this stuff while we can here. If you have, oh, I don't have it. Yes, I do. Aquajets. If you have the Aquajets launch thruster technology, you can even land on water. That's from a recent update and I believe expedition. So you're not, you know, you're not restricted to putting this thing down on land. Although that would be my preference. Depending on what you're doing, of course. If you're looking for water-based artifacts, then obviously it doesn't really matter. You can put it in the water. It doesn't go in the water, it goes on the water. I gotta pick a direction, or else I'm gonna end up going around in circles. What I should be doing is looking for Looking for a monolith. Ancient artifact detected. Alien artifact. It's back this way. That's not what we're looking for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trip another map. Sometimes if you trip another map, it'll be looking for the same thing it just found. You just got to keep trying, just like that. It'll ignore the first one you found, and then it might find what you're actually looking for. So there's a monolith over that way. 17 minutes away. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave the atmosphere, pulse back in, reducing that 17-minute wait to probably less than a minute. Kinda, right? So we'll have found our monolith. This does not have a landing zone, so there's that. But depending on the weather, we might be able to use it to find a portal. And there may be some interesting buildings in the vicinity. We'll check it out in a second here. Land. Okay. Natural burial sites. So there are ancient bones on this planet, which you can dig up. This is some of the bones I was talking about earlier. You can actually dig them up if you choose. And they are worth a substantial amount. Now, here's the monolith. How are we doing now? Weather's temperate, regular patrols. Okay. Nothing too scary yet. There's another flying creature. 13 creatures here, so there's quite a few. We got one more flying one. 4 ground, 5 ground, and 4 underwater and 1 underground. Now I did see a cave right here. We do not need to go into the cave to get shelter, because there are no overt hazards. This might be one of the hazards here, though. He eats grass, so we're good, I think. This guy eats grass. This guy, nip buds. Cool. 2 kinds of these bushes. There's the green one, and there's the more brown one, brownish one. 2 different colors, see? That just means 2 different bushes. 2 different scans, 2 different rewards. How are we doing? 5. 3 more ground. 4 underwater and then underground. Okay, here's my ship. No storms yet. Cross our fingers, knocking on wood. Another ground creature over there. Looks like a giant crab kind of thingy. Yeah. There's unknown building 518. That is not the monolith. This is the monolith. 130 something. So let's go back towards that. Let's actually flag that. Where is it? Yeah, let's flag that. Okay, so you see this red thing here? Yeah, there's the bulbous plant there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the rock out of it. Rocks, sorry. And then we're going to go ahead and harvest this oxygen. At this point you can take out the plant itself. Okay, 400 plus units over this way. There's another building. Pardon me. The scanner has not identified the type of building, but if we get a little bit closer, maybe we can actually see it. Yeah, we should be able to see it now for sure. We should be able to see it like this, no problem. Okay, so that looks like a plaque. It is also an ancient artifact. There's another building right there. Don't know what that is. That looks like a... looks like a manufacturing facility. Just gonna go over and have a closer look. That might be our underground creature right there. Yep, right there. All that's left is ground, ground, 4 underwater. Two ground and 4 underwater. Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, so that tells me that that building that we just saw is a secured facility, such as manufacturing facility or administration, whatever, because there's sentinels over there. There's not usually sentinels around buildings unless they're guarding the building. This thing here is cave hazardous flora. I like to get rid of those so it's not messing me up when I get too close. All right, let's get back to the ship. So no storms yet. By this time, we would think that if there was storms on this planet, they would have shown up by now. So I'm guessing temperate probably means no storms. In our case, that would certainly be nice. Now, I just did a save by getting in and out of my ship. So now what I'm going to do is locate a portal. So again, we're going to be presented with a number of choices here. Just got to pick the right one. So I'm going to pick one for now. See what happens. Damaged, standing decreased. So you see, we don't get a second interaction with the portal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reload the restore point and then pick the second option, and that should give us the location of a portal. So we're closing in on shutdown time here for the stream. Dad Sakidoo, No, Dad's a kid too. Sorry, my bad. Sekidu is kind of an expression French people around here use. Dad's a kid too. That's cool. I think, I think it's good that people retain some of their youth. I like to think of myself as I'm not sure about kid, but, try to stay young, right? And so what we're going to do is, the last thing we're going to do is pick up find a portal. So stand back. And that should allow us to have a second interaction, just like this. And then we can locate a portal. So like I said, when you find this this monolith, if you're looking for a portal, when you find the monolith, don't forget you have a save when you get out of your ship. So you notice how I was walking around, scanning things. I got back in my ship and did another save, because if you get out of your ship, you do a bunch of stuff, and then you activate the activate the monolith, and you don't get what you're looking for. If you reload the save, all the stuff that you did in between is gone, right? Just keep that in mind. That's happened to me a few times. Just not thinking, right? But this portal is probably on the other side of the planet, judging from, or at least it's 13 hours away on foot. It's not right next door. So we'll just scoot over there, and we'll shut this thing down once we get to the portal. 13 hours is 21.5 minutes flying in your starship ish. So there's the pause that tells you you're out of the atmosphere. Okay, there's a fleet right there. I'm just going to do this one more time to see if I can get access to frigates for sale. You got to come in a certain, you got to be within a certain distance before the for sale signs pop on these frigates. And for some reason, I'm not getting anything. You'll see them up on your compass on top there, that semicircle that's up on top of your screen. You'll see the green diamonds with the ship symbols in them. Okay, we just had another, those explosions, that's another fleet coming in. So we're going to check that out too. They do have frigates, they're just not for sale. I don't know if that's broke or what, but if you don't have the green diamonds, the frigates are not for sale. So again, your freighters, you can raid all this stuff. You're going to have to be careful though, because if you do it in regulated space, you will be hunted down by sentinel interceptors. Let's go to the portal and let's shut this stream down. Okay, like I said, thank you all for tuning in, keeping me company. Really appreciate it. My apologies for the like Pete says, the borked fembot there that usually announces out my my chat. I got to check that out and see what's going on with that, because that's not normal. Yeah, so there's our next portal to the center of this galaxy. So yeah, this is where we're going to build our next base, and proceed to the center of this galaxy from here. So on that note, again, thank you for watching. Really appreciate you all. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Have a great rest of your day or night, whatever it is where you are. Yeah, and great rest of your weekend. And yeah, so take care. Ciao. Thanks again.